Yo dudes, what's up? It's your fat gun reviewer that is 7 pounds lighter. Big deal, you can't even tell. My whole family's got a weight problem. But my family's very good at controlling it. I'm not. Even my dog's fat. I got the only pit bull with cellulite on her ass. And that's the truth. Just wanted to do a real quick update video. Any change for the gun jar? No. No change for the gun jar. Pocket full of lint. So yeah, the website's a little delayed. Don't get all ass hurt. Don't get all bent out of shape. It's not a big deal. We just want to make sure everything's working. We want to make sure people get the right packages. We want to make sure you guys get your packages on time, which is, you know, we want it to be like you'd be ordering from anybody else. Also, something happened with the receipts or something. Tom has a video up, go check it out. And we're just getting everything straightened out. We got really good computer tech people we're working with that are specialized in these kind of things, so it's going to be up and running soon. Okay, I'm not going to give you a date because I don't want to make another video saying, oh, it's just going to be a little longer. All I'm going to say is soon. Okay, no date. It's not long though either, because we can't afford it. Okay, we want it up there just as much as you guys do, because like I said, I got a pocket full of lint. Anyway, someone's sending mass PMs to other gun channels trying to talk bad about me and Tom, and they're trying to sabotage our new business. So Tom's going to take action in a legal way, which is good, because yelling and screaming at each other and calling each other assholes, that ain't going to do anything. You know what's going to do something? Legal action. So hopefully that's what's going to happen to stop this, because you can't infringe on someone's income or business. It's against the law. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like a homo, but how else are we going to stop it? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Stop saying you know what I'm saying. I sound like I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the hood. I'm from the semi-hood. The fat hood. That, Tom's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm going to wish him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tom. I'm glad I met you so far. You've been an awesome friend, so it's been a pleasure. Tom's going to be coming up again soon, and we got some really cool stuff planned. I got these two guns out because I want to talk about that COLT. Man, does that look pretty or what? The COLT's up on the slant in the Kimber's Lane flat. Okay, but let me see if I can get a better angle on it. Yeah, that's a better angle. Beautiful. One's a commander size, which is 4-inch barrel or 4¼ inch barrel. One is a full size, which is a government model, which is like a 5-inch barrel. The Kimber is the full size. It has VZ grips on it. Them grips are like $70, man. And then beautiful grips on that Colt was sent to me by Mr. 45 Bullet quite a few years ago. It's when I first met him. So, Bill, I love them grips, man. I hydrated them with Ballistol, man. They look friggin' phenomenal. Let's get a close-up on them grips. Alright. Yeah, they're looking good. Looking good. That light is friggin' everything up. But so yeah, guys, if you see a negative PM about Tom or me, just disregard it. They're just trying to sabotage the website. I don't know why. They obviously have a problem with Tom. Obviously now they got a problem with me because they're affecting me and Jeff, Cutlery Lover. They're sabotaging all three of us. So you'll know who it is. Just look around. Look at the comments on the pages. You'll see who I'm talking about. I'm not going to put up with their shit. I don't care. I'm just defending myself. I never start trouble. People start trouble with me, and then I react, defend myself, and then they get mad at me. Hey, you're not allowed to defend yourself. We're going to get pissed at you for defending yourself. So you know what that is? That's a troll. Christ, I have so much experience with people like this. But I didn't expect it from these guys. I expected a little bickering, okay, we don't see eye to eye, we argued a little, and okay, you do your thing, we'll do ours. But nope, they're trying to recruit people against us. I don't get it. I don't know what they're going to say. They're going to lie. I don't know what they can possibly say. So let them do what they want. If you're stupid enough to believe them, then whatever. Okay, enough of that. Enough fame for them. So, the COLT, I wanted to show the COLT because how good it shot the other day, and I told you guys before that I shoot better with the COLT, and there's definitely a saying, especially from experienced gun people, it's not the gun, it's the shooter. It's not the gun, it's the shooter. And I've said that a million times too. Dude, it's not the gun, it's you. That's on an extreme level. Like if you're firing at a target and you're kind of new to guns, and you're firing at a target and you're like way off, you're like missing the target, or you got hitting all around the edge of the target and you're not even in near the center, that's you. That's you, okay? But when you shoot pretty accurately, you get decent groups. They might be a little to the left, a little to the right, and then you shoot again with a different gun and you're dead center. That's the gun. And it's not, you know, I'm not talking about the rifling, the barrel, or any of that kind of shit. I'm talking about the trigger. It is so important to have a nice trigger. If you really want to shoot accurate and you want to shit, I already shit today. If you want to shit or shoot, well, you shit, then shoot. If you want to shoot straight and take that bullseye out, for me now, it's all trigger. The gun's already accurate. The rifling's already correct. The sights are already correct, as long as they're center or 0-0, as some people would say. It's the trigger. When you pull the trigger, when I pull the trigger on that Kimber, that's the bigger 1911 laying flat, it tenses up like a normal trigger, but then it comes to that stop. When it comes to that stop, the next pull is the most crucial one. That's the one before it goes bang. Before it goes bang, that tension in that trigger at that point is the one that's going to pull the muzzle to the right. Or if you shoot with your left hand, it's going to pull it to the left. Now when you have a trigger that's been fine-tuned, or a trigger job, usually you don't feel that. You pull the trigger, this will be the COLT now, you pull the trigger, it's traveling, it's getting tense, and it has a soft hammer, break. Right when the trigger breaks and the hammer falls, it's a spongy feeling. That's a beautiful trigger. That will make you shoot more straight, because you will not pull the muzzle to the right as much as you would with a regular factory trigger. Now the COLT has a trigger like that. Did I get a trigger job? No, I did not. I don't know why the trigger is so good on the COLT. Whoever works at COLT, the guy that made my gun, all I got to say is that man loves his job, because he did a beautiful job. I wish I can kiss his hands. So that's the reason why. It ain't because COLT's better than Kimber or a Wilson Combat's better than a COLT. It's all how the gun's made. And really, dudes, the key to that is the beautiful trigger. Period. Now I shoot pretty good with a Glock. I could put a tight group together, but I can't. I mean, I probably could do the one hole if I could practice with it a little bit, but it has such a long trigger travel, you know what I mean? It's hard to keep the gun zeroed in that long as the trigger's traveling. Same with, I mean, all them polymer guns. I'm not picking on Glock. Glocks are awesome. Glocks are a different gun. They're intentionally different for another purpose. You know what I mean? That's why law enforcement uses them. You know, believe me, a lot of target guys use them. When you see guys in target shooting, I mean, competition, they use Glocks. But I guarantee you, them Glocks have trigger jobs. They're not factory triggers. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Superman and you're like Mr. Super Gun Dude, and you were born to shoot, and you can shoot any gun straight. Well, that's great. God gave you a gift. But most of us, You need a nice trigger to shoot right. So don't go telling me, well, there's in gun competitions you see Glocks all the time. Yeah, dudes, but them guns are fine-tuned and tweaked. They ain't out of the box. You know what I'm saying? So, granted, that's why I put a lighter trigger in my Glock, the 3.5 pound, so I can shoot straighter, and it did work. I can shoot straighter. I still can't make it. I still can't shoot dead on like a 1911, because the 1911 doesn't have trigger travel. There's less pulling on the gun. It just creeps and bang, and that's awesome. Also dangerous. That's why with a 1911 you got to make sure when you're carrying +1 you know what the hell you're doing. You don't want to shoot yourself. We're drifting off topic. That's all. This is just a quick update. I wanted to talk about that shit in the beginning to defend myself, and I wanted to do a recap on this COLT and why I think it shoots better. Period. One more thing. Guy PM'd me, asked me for my help and advice, and he had a little emergency. He had a discharge, a negligent discharge. Man, I'm getting educated. Negligent. When you ever going to hear me say fucking negligent? I just put the fuck in front of it, so I fixed it. Had a fucking negligent discharge in his house. He chambered around, and he didn't realize he chambered around, and he dry fired the gun, which he thought he was dry firing the gun, and he shot himself in the side, and it traveled, and it came out his right or left outside of his buttocks or something, or hiney. I'm trying not to say hiney because I don't want you guys to start laughing, because I know how you guys are. So it's kind of serious. His wife was in the room with him, so she's scared to death of guns now. So I feel bad for her, and now I feel bad for him because now he probably has to sell his guns or whatever. I wouldn't. I would just put them away for a while because they're there to protect your family. Period. But I just want to let you know that this is the second shooting that happened this year on YouTube. By accidental shooting. And you just got to remember, guys, guns are beautiful. We love handling them and looking at them. Take the friggin' mags out and make sure they're clear before you mess with them. You can sit there and look at it all night. Just take the mag out. Make sure the chamber's clear before you mess with them. Another guy corrected me. He said, Pete, when the mag's in the gun, it's not hot. Well, to me it is. I don't have to have one in the chamber to consider the gun's hot. If there's a loaded magazine in a firearm, danger is near. Danger is closer. That makes the gun hot. It's hotter than it was before. It's hotter than it was when the mag was out of it. You understand? I know the technical term is when you chamber a round. The gun's hot. That means we're ready to fire. I know that. But it's still hot with a loaded magazine in it. There's no, it's just good. Keep yourself in good habits, good safety habits, alright? Alright. Keep your nipples hard. Got more videos coming. Sorry about the down shit in the beginning, but it's YouTube for you.